One tiny mistake on your motorcycle can cost you thousands, or your life, and most riders don't even know they're doing it. This isn't basic maintenance. We're talking about the dumb, dangerous stuff that ruins bikes and wrecks rides every single day. In this video, we're exposing 10 things only stupid people do to their bikes. And trust me, if you miss even one of these, you could be setting yourself up for a disaster you never saw coming. So don't click away. By the time we hit number 7, you'll be double checking your own motorcycle. Let's get into it. Number 1. Ignoring tire pressure. Look, if you're the kind of rider who kicks the tire, says, yeah, feels fine, and takes off, congratulations, you're playing motorcycle roulette. Ignoring your tire pressure is one of the dumbest things you can do to your bike, and I'm not sugarcoating it. Just because the tire looks full doesn't mean it's anywhere near the right PSI. Underinflated tires heat up, flex too much, and wear out faster than your excuses. Overinflated? Now you've got a bouncing bowling ball for suspension and garbage grip in corners. Either way, you're ruining handling, killing tire life, and begging for a blowout at speed. A $10 tire gauge could save your life, or at least save you from looking stupid on the side of the road with a flat and a "how did this happen" face. Don't be that rider. Check your pressure. It takes 30 seconds and zero talent. Number 2. Using the wrong or skipping oil changes. Let me guess, your bike's oil looks kinda brown, kinda gooey, but hey, it still runs, right? Yeah, so does a ticking time bomb. Using the wrong oil, or worse, skipping oil changes altogether, is one of the dumbest things you can do to your motorcycle, and your engine will make you pay for it. Your bike isn't a lawnmower. It needs motorcycle-specific oil with the right viscosity and additives, especially if you've got a wet clutch. Use the wrong stuff, like automotive oil, and you'll turn that smooth gear shift into a crunchy mess, and your clutch will start slipping like a greased pig. And for the procrastinators out there, old oil turns into sludge, loses its cooling ability, and literally eats your engine from the inside out. You're not saving time or money, you're scheduling an engine funeral. Oil is cheaper than a rebuild, and checking your dipstick isn't rocket science. Number 3. Forgetting to lube the chain. You wouldn't run a marathon with sand in your shoes, so why are some riders out here running dry chains like it's no big deal? Forgetting to lube your chain is one of those stupid mistakes that doesn't bite immediately, but when it does, oh boy, it bites hard. That chain is what keeps your rear wheel moving. If it's dry, rusty, or squeaking like a haunted swing set, you're grinding metal on metal with every mile. The result? Excessive wear on your chain and sprockets, reduced power delivery, a clunky ride, and, eventually, a snapped chain that can lock up your rear wheel or whip through your engine case like a ninja star. Fun, right? This is one of the easiest bits of maintenance you can do. Spray it, spin the wheel, done in 2 minutes. If you're too lazy for that, maybe stick to a bicycle. Number 4. Parking in gear on a hill without using the kill switch. Nothing screams rookie mistake louder than watching your bike roll forward and tip over in slow motion because it wasn't parked right. Parking in gear on a hill without setting the stand properly or using the kill switch is asking for your pride and plastics to end up on the pavement. Here's the deal. That side stand is your bike's only leg to stand on. Literally. If it's not fully extended and the bike isn't leaned right, any little roll forward, even a nudge, and gravity takes over. Now add a hill and boom, your bike just committed a slow, silent suicide. And skipping the kill switch? That's not just a bad habit, it's extra wear on your ignition and more chances to drain your battery because you left the key on like a genius. Proper parking isn't optional, it's what keeps your ride from becoming garage art. Kill switch first, key second, and if you're on a slope, use first gear and point the bike uphill. Number 5. Mixing up brake fluid types. If you're pouring random brake fluid into your reservoir like it's soda in a cup, stop. Mixing up brake fluid types is one of those silent mistakes that doesn't scream until it really matters. Like when your lever goes soft in traffic and suddenly it's all panic and no stopping. Different brake fluids, DOT3, DOT4, DOT5, DOT5.1, are not interchangeable. Some are glycol-based, others are silicone-based, and when you mix them, you get chemical reactions that cause seal swelling, internal corrosion, and total brake failure. It's not just about what fits, it's about what's designed for your system. Your owner's manual isn't making suggestions. It's trying to keep you alive. The wrong fluid won't just ruin your brakes, it'll leave you with an expensive repair bill, or worse, a totaled bike. So yeah, don't treat your brake system like a cocktail bar. Use the right fluid every time, and never mix types unless you like living stupidly. Number 6. Riding without or with broken ones. Riding without mirrors, or using ones that are cracked, vibrating like crazy, or pointed at your own elbows, isn't cool. It's just plain dumb. You're not in an action movie where danger only comes from the front. In the real world, threats are everywhere, and rear visibility is your first line of defense. Without working mirrors, you're guessing what's behind you at 60 miles per hour. Lane changes? Now a gamble. Cars tailgating? You'll never know until they're riding your exhaust. Functional mirrors are critical for riding safely in traffic, especially on highways or in busy cities where split-second decisions matter. And let's be honest, if your mirror's been broken for months, it's not a character quirk, it's neglect. Fix it, adjust it, use it, because riding blind isn't fearless. It's just stupid. Number 7. Ignoring strange noises. You hear a weird clunk, a tick, maybe a grind, and your brain goes, probably nothing. That's not confidence, that's denial. Ignoring strange noises is one of the dumbest ways to end up stranded, wrecked, or walking your bike home like it's a broken shopping cart. Motorcycles are mechanical creatures. They don't randomly start making new sounds for fun. That ticking could be valves out of spec. That clunk when you shift might be your chain slapping or something loose in your drivetrain. That grinding, yeah. Probably your wheel bearings are about to explode. These noises are like check engine lights you can hear. And if you're choosing to ride through it with a smile, you're not tough. You're just asking for a disaster. Catching a noise early might cost you $100. Ignoring it until your engine eats itself, that's a new motor and a world of regret. Number 8. Using a dirty or incorrect air filter. If your air filter hasn't been checked since the bike was new, or you threw in a random cheap one from eBay, congratulations, you've officially declared war on your engine. Using a dirty or incorrect air filter might not feel like a big deal at first, but it's one of the sneakiest ways to choke performance and shorten your engine's life. A clogged filter restricts airflow, which means your bike runs rich, loses power, and guzzles fuel like it's going out of style. On the flip side, using a cheap or poorly fitted aftermarket filter can let in dirt and debris, and nothing destroys an engine faster than sandpaper disguised as air. Your engine needs a precise air-fuel mix to run right, and if you mess with the air part, everything else falls apart. Use the right filter. Keep it clean. Because your engine can only breathe as well as the filter lets it. And if you suffocate it, don't act surprised when it dies. Number 9. Forgetting to tighten the axle nut. If you've ever adjusted your chain and said, "Hey, that axle nut is probably tight enough," you might as well start practicing your Superman impression, because if that wheel shifts mid-ride, you're going flying. Forgetting to tighten the axle nut is one of those rookie mistakes that doesn't seem like a big deal, until your rear wheel starts doing the cha-cha at 60 miles per hour. That nut holds your wheel alignment and tension in place. If it's loose, your wheel can slide forward under load, throw off your chain tension, and worst case, pop the chain off entirely or lock the wheel. Either way, you're not riding away from that. And here's the kicker. It's so easy to avoid. You don't need a degree in engineering, just a torque wrench and a little attention to detail.